2/21/11. I'm MTO along with the other guy, Omar. So there's two people. For everyone that didn't know that, there's two people.
And I'm the second guy named Omar, because if you think that there's only one guy with two different names, you're just fucking retarded and blatantly stupid.
So I gotta say, I was really excited for this episode of Raw. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I was actually excited for this Raw to start. I was just biding the time, just waiting for this Raw to start. For the first time, they actually had me excited to see what was going to happen on Raw tonight. And as they opened the show, we got the countdown, 2/21/11, 1 hour away.
I mean, it made the 2/21/11 that much more exciting. The 2/21/11 was supposed to be something big. We would find out that it was not all that big of a deal.
I really liked how we opened up the show with John Cena giving his rapper gimmick, returning to his old rapper gimmick, rapping about The Rock. That was incredible to see.
No doubt. And I'll tell you what, if John Cena actually returns to being the rapper, the heel rapper, the doctor of Thuganomics instead of the doctor of Hugonomics, I wouldn't know who to cheer for between him and The Rock. Because I marked out for both men. Because I haven't seen the rapper Cena in how long has it been? Like 6, maybe 7 years since I've seen the rapper Cena. Because then he turned into some stupid soldier. So it was great to see the rapper Cena back, and he actually backed on The Rock pretty well. He said stuff that some of the people would have loved to say to The Rock while he was gone. So big ups to Cena.
What was funny about this was when they were showing the replay of The Rock's promo from last week, they didn't censor it. They didn't censor it live, and they didn't censor the replay. And then they didn't censor when Alberto Del Rio said Buto later on in the show.
I think the Fink put it best. Goodbye PG era. Or should I say like the Fink, goodbye PG era. Yep. Thank you, the Fink.
The first match was a match between two SmackDown superstars, Alberto Del Rio and Kofi Kingston, two SmackDown superstars, and I'm wondering, why are we having this match if it's between two SmackDown guys? There's no Raw superstars getting involved in this, it's just SmackDown. So I'm wondering, why is Alberto Del Rio and Kofi Kingston having this match on Raw when they could have this on SmackDown? At this point, I really don't care about Alberto Del Rio. Like,
how do you not care about Alberto Del Rio? I could give two shits less about fucking Kofi Kingston, but Del Rio, Alberto Del Rio, he's amazing. You know that. Now, I don't like the fact that he's 6 weeks away from WrestleMania. He's fighting a fucking mid-card jobber like Kofi Kingston, so God, stupid Kofi Kingston. Can he get his own fucking opponent? Like, I'd rather see Dolph Ziggler there. And I hate Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I just don't care about Alberto Del Rio. I still like the guy. I like his gimmick, and I think he's going to go places. But right now, I just really don't care about him all that much. I don't know why. Maybe I'll start to, as this rivalry with Christian, Edge, and him progresses. Maybe I'll start to care a little bit more. But for right now, just don't really care about him all that much. I still like him, just don't care about him that much.
Did you say Edge? I think you mean Eric Young. That's right, Eric Young. Holding on to a belt that's not even his. That belt is Kelly Kelly's. She was screwed out of that belt.
The Miz ended up cutting a promo about The Rock and John Cena, and I like this. I really think that The Rock is going to have something to do with it. It may not be as a special referee, and it may not be as a triple threat match. Maybe he'll be a special enforcer. You know how they like to throw useless crap like that in there. Just all he has to do is stand outside the ring and pretend he's important.
I just hope that he cost Cena the match or something, but I doubt that they'll close the show with The Miz as the WWE Champion. So this is gonna be a terrible match, and you can only build it up to be a good one with The Rock. So yeah, I guess it should be interesting to see what they do with it.
Up next, my favorite, the highlight of the show for me, the Bella Twins against Mickie James and Lena Yada. Finally, the Bella Twins get their retribution on that stupid bitch, Lena Yada, for completely trying to screw with them, and it was incredible. What I hate about this, though, is that the commentators don't call the Bella Twins by their name. I mean, come on, it's not that hard to find out. Nikki, Brie. Brie is skinnier than Nikki. Nikki is hotter than Brie. Get that right. It's easy to tell them apart if you really look at them.
Maybe this storyline is going somewhere, and it's going somewhere with Mickie James or something. So anyway, yeah, this might get into some kind of fatal four-way type of thing for the Divas Championship, with Lena Yada, the Bellas, and Mickie James in the mix. I don't see how Mickie James fits into this, but she's the Divas Champion. She doesn't need a reason.
What I hated about this, though, was Nikki had the match won. She had the match won, and then that stupid bitch Brie came out of nowhere and fucking took it from her. God damn it. Like, Nikki does not need your help, Brie. Nikki had that match won, and then you just came in there and took it from her. What is your problem? But either way, at least they won the match anyway. And the Bellas, they got a win over the Divas Champions. And then the revealing of 2/21/11. Everyone, I just can't wait to look on YouTube after this. As soon as I'm done with this, I cannot wait to go on YouTube and see how many people are going to be pissed off that it's not Sting. That's just what I can't wait to see. Like, that's the best part about this, is seeing how many people, because there are a lot of people, practically everyone was desperate for it to be Sting. People just wanted, begging, like, so desperate to believe that it's Sting, and I just can't wait to see their reactions right now. So, as we all know, it wasn't Sting, it was Undertaker, but it wasn't just Undertaker, it was Triple H as well.
Hey, Murphy! It was Triple H as well. When I first heard Triple H's theme, I marked out, and then I was like, wait a minute. Then I started to actually think about it, and I was like, what the hell? So they just dropped the fact that they were gone a couple of months and go straight after each other. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense, because look at it this way. Triple H has retribution to gain on Sheamus, and Undertaker has retribution to gain on Kane and Wade Barrett. So I guess the WWE didn't want to repeat Undertaker versus Kane, so they just want to go ahead and repeat Undertaker versus Triple H.
I'm not going to complain about this. Like, I don't care about it, but I don't really have too many complaints about it. We all knew it wasn't, well, I knew it wasn't Sting. Some of us knew it wasn't going to be Sting. Some people were desperate. But either way, it's Triple H and it's Undertaker. I don't care a whole lot for this. I really don't have anything to say about it. Like you said, they come back out of nowhere, decide to fight each other. There's some sense in that. You know, Triple H, Undertaker ended Triple H's friend's career, so guess Triple H is going to go after him. And maybe after that they'll go after whoever else they were supposed to fight with or whatever. But I really don't care about this at all. I really don't. Like, I'm so uninterested in seeing this. I just don't care. That's just it.
No doubt, no doubt. Not doubt at all. Thoroughly disappointed in this. Well, not really disappointed, but I just thought that they could have made something out of this. At least give them the freaking microphone to have them say something to each other, or why they're about to fight each other. Not just have them stand around and ad-libbing. This is like watching the Three Stooges. They're just like doing a bunch of stuff and the crowd's eating it up. What the fuck?
Yeah, and that was another thing I didn't like about this. They didn't do anything. They just looked at each other. I guess a lot of people can look at this and say, oh, you got these two big names. They don't need to say anything. They're big names. They can just look at each other, and that's all they have to do. And, that's all that needs to be said. They don't need to say anything. Personally, I thought it was a waste of 10 minutes of my life, but whatever. I just don't care about it. I think it's great for Triple H and Undertaker to come back. I think they're gonna, help WWE come back from being in, like, a weak state, but I just don't care about it right now.
We were all waiting for the 2/21/11 thing, and then after that passed, Raw drastically dropped, like, completely. Like, it completely went into the shitter after this. I don't know why after we tell you the results of the Sheamus versus Mark Henry match.
Exactly. I was so excited about this Raw, like I really was. And then after the outcome, I'm not going to say I was disappointed. I mean, I didn't expect this to be something huge. I didn't expect it to be Sting. But still, just after finding out what it was and just not caring about it, I felt like the show should have been over from then on. Like, I really didn't care about anything else that was going to happen after that. And then after that, what the fuck? Mark Henry beats Sheamus. So that, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. That was my reaction. Sheamus jobbing to the biggest jobber in the WWE. Are you kidding me, Vince? Are you joking me? A former WWE champion is jobbing to Ms. Ark Henry. Ugh.
And then after that, Michael Cole tries to be Randy Orton from 2006 and make fun of Jerry Lawler for his mom dying. No, that's just lame.
So yeah, you're right. I hope JR has something to do with like if the King wins, JR is back on Raw. If Michael Cole wins, the King has to leave. That would kind of make it unpredictable because the King has been kind of wanting to retire the last couple of years. So Nick, it would make an interesting storyline and pretty unpredictable.
And the main event, John Cena and The Miz versus The Core. And this was great. I like seeing Wade Barrett on both brands. That's why I like them having the championships. We get to see them on both shows, which means they can feud with Nexus. Now, Omar, you like to say that The Miz can't wrestle. So, here's what we're going to start doing. We're going to start taking notes of the matches and actually start taking notes of the moves that the wrestlers do in the matches. So I'm going to start taking notes of the Miz's matches and then count how many moves he does and count how many moves other people do. So while taking notes, Omar doesn't like to count strikes as moves. You know, knees, punches, kicks, running clotheslines. So he doesn't like to count those as moves. So I took notes of the moves that the wrestlers were doing, you know, headlocks, wrist locks, you know, slams and that kind of stuff. The Miz did more moves in this match than any of the other wrestlers.
So then, of course, John Cena, as we all knew, John Cena and The Miz would win the what are they calling, the World Tag Team title, the WWE Tag Team title, I don't even give a shit anymore. And they had an amazing reign.
I don't think a lot of people can actually complain about The Miz and John Cena being champions for 20 minutes. Well, not even 20 minutes, maybe like 10 minutes. I don't think anyone can really complain about that. I mean, it's a tag team championships. Can you really complain about them flip-flopping around? So overall, everyone was completely hyped for this episode. I don't know about you, but that's just how this Raw left me feeling. I went into this Raw feeling excited, anticipating, just with this huge excitement, and I end up leaving just feeling okay.
I think you summed it up pretty nicely there. Makes you, it's like, for me, it just left me feeling a mixture of kind of like, what the hell are they gonna do with this? Why the fuck are they doing this? Like, mostly because of the 22111 promo, leaving me with a blend of, yeah, why the fuck is this happening? What the fuck are they gonna do with this?
So once again, I am one person. I am MTO.
Only a true Hardy Mark would think that it's only one person. Wow, you Hardy Marks are really retarded, man. Wow. Well, you're a Hardy Mark for sure, and I'm Omar.
And yes, this was our Raw opinions for 2/21/11.